Yo, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle
huddle
up,
up,
huddle up,
huddle up,
huddle
huddle
up,
up, huddle up, huddle up,
huddle up,
huddle up.
huddle up.
We got episode 57 of the Ravens Huddle. We back once more. We back once more. We back once more. Like Zay always say, man, we appreciate y'all pulling back up on us, man, huddling up with us, engaging. The comments was like mad love this week.
Thank you.
And continue to do that, because like we are masters of none, you feel me, when it comes to this Ravens stuff, but we also have been watching them for 30 years. So it's like
we always say, man, we don't try to be, the guru. We listen, we be knowledgeable, but we also just like to come with this as a fan, yo.
Yeah.
This is the fan
we
experience,
need an outlet,
yo.
especially after stressful games like
We're not
last
trying to
week.
act higher than
It's a
anything
space
or
for y'all,
anybody.
bro.
Yes, please.
It's a safe space for the fans that want to come here, bro, and really just listen and vent.
Yeah, get it off.
Matter of fact, if we catch
Feelings.
another nasty out like that, yo, come vent here, bro.
Yeah,
because that's what we
y'all
doing.
Just drop
That's
them
what
in
we
the
gonna do,
comments.
yo.
Light us up, bro. Light up the Ravens.
Talk
bro.
to us, yo. Talk to us. Listen, we got a lot. This week, I want to say specifically, man, salute to, like, because we were talking about it. We always kind of talk about it, like, the fans, especially when we at the games, home games and stuff like that. You can see the different types of fans. And we were right leading up to it and during, yo. And while we was at the game, yo, a lot of the Detroit fans was mad cool.
Cool. I see. That's why I'm glad I didn't interrupt you, because I wanted to say that was the nicest fan base I ever dealt with.
In the comments,
like
too,
literally,
yo.
we came downstairs.
It's a couple, but the rest mad cool.
You know what it is? They just getting used to being there.
Yeah, a couple of them said that. Well,
I respect it, though.
Face to face, a couple of them said
That happens from time to time. We've been going down there since for 20 plus years or whatever it is. So I've seen that happen a multitude of times. Teams that just get good for flashes. And I'm trying to think of one right now. Maybe somebody like Cincinnati. In their earlier times when they was trash and then they got dumb nice. It's teams like that. Where they just be a little bit more humble.
Honestly, with a fan base like that, as long as y'all don't beat us in the bowl, y'all deserve it.
Yeah,
yo.
a bunch of them said,
they was
I love
cool.
that coach, man.
Because even the
That's
dudes,
a coach right there. Yo.
But
I ain't even gonna lie, yo. That's a coach.
He changed the culture.
Look at it.
But this speaks on the honorability of their fan base, right? Me and Frank are downstairs at the bar watching the game at the big TV. We stood up like, no, yo, we gotta see what's happening all game. And we buy 3 Detroit fans. I'm talking about one dude had the little like summertime shirt on. You feel me?
You talking about when we was arguing? Yeah.
We watched the whole rest of the game together.
Oh yeah.
And we all
They was mad
drinking,
cool.
having beers
They
and
was mad
stuff.
cool.
And it's like, yo, they dapped us up at
was
the
mad
end. Like,
cool,
man,
yo.
that was a good game. I'm like, yo, to be honest, y'all punched us in the mouth, yo. Like, that was bad, yo. Like,
The score is not indicative of what actually
that's not what happened, yo. We got bullied out there, yo.
And salute to the one fan real quick, because he was like, I've lived in Baltimore for 17 years, but I'm in Detroit, but he kept it mad G. Hopefully he come across this one day. He was like, I told my kids, I wanted my kids to be Ravens fans. I wanted them to be fans of the hometown team. I didn't want them to be forced.
Real.
Like other people said.
didn't
He said, I
want them
wanted
to
them
go
to
through the
grow up
pain.
like how I grew up loving the hometown team.
Yeah.
I thought that was mad honorable. I was like, that's dope,
Yeah.
yo.
That's fine.
He's like, yeah. So I was like, that was dope. He was
Selfish.
mad cool.
I'm not gonna lie. If I moved to Arizona, you getting Ravens.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm that good.
Bro, I'm not
And I'm
switching
gonna run my
squads.
chicken up so I can make sure we watch.
But you know what it
Ravens.
is? He liked Baltimore a lot. Because I was like, how you like it? He was like, you see, I've been here for
But,
17 years.
That's
I said,
true.
my guy,
Man,
my
Kane
guy.
never left.
But Quadis kept the NFL hates on us. But if we going off based off popularity, the Ravens is the most popular team. Yo, we got Allen Iverson, the
It's still
quarterback from
technically
our
the Chiefs
team.
right now.
I think we got the Allen Iverson of quarterbacks now.
Of course, but
We
it's
definitely
still
got one of the
Chiefs,
most
Folks wanna
popular
watch us
players.
play.
though. Yeah, we got one of the most
Sure.
popular players.
Folks want to watch us play.
Yeah.
The number 1 jersey in the league, as far as gross sales, for like 5 years is unheard of, yo. Like he breaking records people not even talking about, yo. Like everybody has a number 8 jersey.
They kind of, he's still having a beast year
Bro,
right now.
yo, you know how many
He's still a
Lamar?
monster.
You see how many Lamar jerseys I saw when I got down there? I'm like, bro, that's the only jersey people buy, yo. Like,
You know why? He is the Ravens.
yeah,
right
folks
now.
not buying. Yo, I saw a couple cousin Kyles. Shot the homie in the PSL section that had the Pat Ricard on. I saw a few like Jay Ogden's. Brandon had on his Ed Reed. I saw a lot of the vintage stuff. I saw, that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Just them, really.
It was lit. So listen, salute to them. Once again, follow us on IG and Twitter /X. It's all the Ravens Huddle _ and then TikTok, the Ravens Huddle. and then, you know, tell people, share, enrich, whatever. Of course, you know.
Come on, man. Always 1 to 3 enemies.
Come on with it.
Ever since I started saying that, y'all must be telling them because I like what I'm seeing down there in the comment section.
Man.
Likes, all that, man. Y'all killing it.
It's been relatively
Pull
cool.
up, yo.
even with the people that's talking, it's still been cool.
I like it.
I like it, man.
But I think
bro.
it's the honorable energy, bro. Like we not here to, even if we hate your team, we not disrespectful.
Yeah, yo,
you feel
we
me?
chilling,
Like,
man.
it's a good,
Except for the Steelers.
We having a good time.
Except the Steelers.
No respect.
No. Even them, I'm gonna give them, unless we playing them, I'm gonna give them slight grace just because my boy Darian, that's my man. He been rocking with.
There's
him.
been a couple cool
and like we was talking back and forth in the IG DMs. Like
I'm talking greasy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm talking greasy when we play them. I'm talking greasy when we play them. But
these words do not represent the views of the Ravens Huddle podcast. These are Mike's views only.
Darian, my man, yo.
Respectfully.
Mike's views alone.
But no, you gotta think like we was going back and forth in the IG, like DM John, like
but you gotta remember
giving each other voice.
That's somebody we know.
Yeah, that's my man.
That's different.
But like, yo, I was complaining about the game, going off about everything. He was like, yo, we got Aaron Rodgers, yo. We had Kenny Pickett, yo. Like, y'all gonna be all right, yo. I'm like, yo, he right, yo. He right. From a person that's looking
we got some things to turn around.
Yeah, and I didn't even peep it. He pointed out their O-line is worse than ours.
Oh, it's always terrible.
So
the limit is always terrible.
A 42-year-old
It's
Aaron Rodgers with an old line. I mean, a bad O-line is like the perfect recipe for a horrible season.
Yeah. Well, once again, like we say, if you say it once or every time, feel free. Yo, tell us where you from, man. We love to see that, yo. It's really, really dope. We get
Super cool, man.
Get some interesting spots sometimes,
People
man.
be tapping in from all over the place.
Thank
bro.
you kindly.
Definitely appreciate y'all.
Thank
Super
you
cool,
kindly.
bro.
Well, you know, last week was last week, and
Got
going
put
into
that
this
behind
week.
us.
Before I get into that, of course, we got the Chiefs this week, and this is like a serious. Who'd have thought the Chiefs, whoever loses the Chiefs Ravens game, would be one.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
But before we get into that, I think it's just very important that we get into like, I think the biggest news of the week. It was last week, but it's not looking much better, yo. Namdi Medabike.
Oh my goodness.
I
neck
I don't want to
injury,
put
bro.
that on anything, but I don't want to put it out there. But it seemed like he might not be back, yo.
Know what
I was
scared
giving off
me
that
about
energy,
that?
yo.
Know what scared me about that press conference?
I've seen-
Harbaugh looked like he was ready to cry, yo. I'm like, he might really be hurt because I'm
Zach-
like, that's mad weird, yo. He looked like he just stressed out from the loss.
No.
One of the two.
How about knows, yo?
Zach Orr was looking like he was like he said Namdi was in good spirits, but he looked like I can't. Listen, let's keep it real, yo. The Ravens, yo, don't have a great track record of when these weird injuries happen. I mean, 1 minute we're here with, well, we all know probably the most infamous one now, Lamar. Act like he never came back that year.
Yeah, it was
and
tough.
then Isaiah Likely, they was talking like he was going to be here possibly first
The
week.
first game.
It's week 4, fellas.
My boy is suiting up, yeah.
Patrick Ricard, they was talking about. They just keep saying,
I don't know what's
I
going
don't know
on
if he
with Buddy.
coming back. Yo, like,
Damn.
And like low key, we need like a Likely. That downfield blocking would have helped.
I think Likely and
Ricard on the blocking, yo. It's the run game.
That was some huge pieces, bro, that
Look,
were missing.
I know. The Browns were selling out, and even in that Bills game at the end, when they was getting in the back, it's just not going to happen that
Not with
easy
Project
with
Pat.
both of those guys on the
with
field.
Project
for
Pat.
sure.
When they got
Greatest
two
tight
tight
end.
ends out there and Project Pat, yo,
bro.
and they trying to close the game out.
And like
It's not going down like
and
that.
the tight end that y'all just got lined up in a stance, like yo, let 84 get some love. Like he seemed like he's sturdy enough. To
I mean, he
really
be
block.
getting with it.
Yeah, he's
Like
still,
if we don't
it.
have nobody to block though, like how it was last week, like yo, improvise, bro. Like yo, we got this dude.
They might need to
he's
do more
sturdy.
tosses and stuff like that. I was upset that they didn't get way more creative with Isaiah Likely on just giving him the ball, some tosses, some handoffs. Just get more extra creative with him to try to break up some of that weird stuff they was having issues with on a few drives. You know, because some drives are excellent and some drives were just 3 and out.
Yeah.
And it's like they could have got a little more creative on some of them 3rd and 4ths and stuff like that.
But that's why low key we need Keaton Mitchell too. Cause like yo, they could have had them little dump offs where he just a check down route, then he just
Hey, man.
Hey,
one
'cause
dude
listen,
on me.
man.
Shake
It might
him.
be time for Buddy
My
to
man
suit up.
Hill,
Yeah.
that's my guy. But as of this year,
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, like
He
yo,
did have that hardcore 4th down run on that. I mean, was it 4th down? It was like 4th and 26 or something like that this last game where Hill had that crazy catch.
Yeah, for
broke
sure.
that joint. he broke that.
Yeah,
Got the first down. We got that late touchdown.
Yeah.
Hopefully the boys
That's how we
just
got
not
that.
in mid-season form yet. They don't play. None of the starters really play in the preseason. So hopefully
The real reason we keep Hill like that is because of his blocking
Yes,
ability.
yes, that's why. Yeah.
He has immense blocking
and he
ability.
makes those clutch plays. Like if he's targeted, he's gonna catch that joint usually.
I think
You
it's
know what I
really
mean?
the blocking ability
Yeah.
because Keaton
Yeah.
Mitchell can catch the ball.
Yeah, that's probably the
Yeah.
thing.
It's the blocking.
It's the blocking.
If you can't block, you can't be out there.
But hey, man, he might have to play to see how well can he.
Yeah.
I need to. You need to
And-
try something out now.
And this is why it's coaching malpractice because they not blocking anyway, bro. Like, yo, you might as well put your best threats out there, yo. They not blocking anyway, yo.
I think the thing that had me most alarmed this week because the Namdi joint is big, right?
That's sort of scary.
It's huge, and it is probably one of the bigger ones. But Marlo,
Oh yeah,
and
I was gonna wait a little bit, but
the
previously,
podcasting stuff,
I,
he's back at
But
it again,
maybe
just
this-
like he was last year.
Yeah,
He did
because I
this
was gonna
last
say
year.
I was mad at Marlo for the first 2 games, and he caught like 4 picks in a row. So like maybe this is his antic. I didn't like it,
I don't like
especially with you being barbecue chicken the whole game.
It's
Like
not-
I can see if he killed it and we just got cooked, but like yo, you played
I
really
think
bad.
he
yo.
has. I think he, and I don't like just diagnosing people with things, but it's got to be assumed to me that he has some varying degree, potentially, allegedly, of the Chris Rock situation where they just can't seem to hone in on social.
His EQ levels is off,
Yeah,
you
like
think?
he just can't really. His social awareness is off.
well, because
That was a
It's
bad.
like,
That's what I
not
was gonna
funny,
say.
yo.
It's not. It's one. It's the podcast.
not funny.
A lot of people got podcast. It's not just the podcast. It was his energy on it, like the
Yeah.
jokey type of.
It was like he was
listening.
joking.
Yo, I hate it. Yo, I hate the
It
sound.
just was like it was just weird. This is like yo,
It's like, brother, what Amon Ross St. Brown did to you out there?
and they
shooting
was
study?
talking
Yo,
greasy.
that's
You
what I
seen
was-
that podcast?
Yeah. Oh, I watched that joint.
They were.
I enjoyed it.
Greasy.
I absolutely enjoyed what he said too.
Oh, my
the thing that
gosh,
made
man.
Marlo's thing especially
Salute to the
bad-
Saint
It made
Brown
me
brothers.
more mad than they was mad.
But St.
The
Brown,
Braves.
but St. Brown could talk. I think he caught like
No, he had the
70%
right
of
to do it.
He went nuts.
Receptions.
He
that was
went
hard.
nuts, bro.
Anytime he went at Marlo, he was catching like a 20-yard.
They did
pass.
find him though, because he did cursing on the screen. They found him for like 40,000.
Jeez.
They so
He dropped the
soft,
M
man.
bomb. He dropped the M bomb. You can't drop the M bomb on
I hope,
national TV.
I hope the team paid for that. Yo.
Yeah, like yo,
come
you know
on.
what
Because
happened?
Because the play
on
he got him
football
on, it was
field
the
with
one way he
people
cooked him on that little stutter and go joint. Oh my
A big Monday night win at the bank, yo. They paying for that, yo.
I like
paying
that.
for that, yo. You did the job.
Nah, they made enough money with them $17, $13 bids.
You know what it really
I was
exposed
buying
I
to?
can't speak on it because I don't be paying it, but I can't say nothing.
That really confirmed
I gotta.
Allegedly.
that Saint Brown Brothers podcast really confirmed to me Mike Green. Yo, he might not know what he doing out there because they said they pitched. You remember the play on when they were in the red zone, and Amon Rob St. Brown takes the handoff, then he pitched it to Jameer Gibbs and he ran in for the touchdown.
Yeah.
Amon Ross St. Brown said, yo, I pitched that dumb early. Yo. I wasn't supposed to pitch it that early. I was supposed to hold it a little bit longer to try to sink the defensive end a little, or the edge rusher in a little bit more on me. But I was scared, so I let it go. Mike Green, that means you didn't set the edge correctly because he pitched it way too early. You should have been right there, damn near, to catch the pitch or to blow him up.
Well, here's the thing.
They just was looking cold out there.
They cooked us, bro.
You gotta give it's week 3. I don't blame him.
Surely.
One, you got to remember this. It's not only is it week 3. This is a very tough start to his schedule, bruh. And then he got thrown in to like play the most against the Detroit Lions offense, yo.
It's a tough
I'm
test.
giving him grace, yo.
tough
You
test.
know me. I give all these rookies till week 10 before I really can start really judging.
That
I
makes
give
sense.
them all a relative pass until week 10. Like they're rookies, yo.
Know what I'm
Give
happy
them some
about
time. I do love how Malachi, he hasn't made gotten any turnovers, but
Malachi
he stopped
plays
a
well.
lot of that game could have got uglier than that. yo.
And Teddy
he
B.
stopped a lot of
And
nasty
Teddy B.
stuff, yo.
Teddy B, we got some young guys that's really
Yeah,
monsters.
I
out
think
there,
they're gonna
you
be-
feel me?
yo, even-
can be monsters
See,
if they continue to play well.
They weren't putting crazy, but there was a couple of snaps. If you watch some of them isolated films on Aeneas Peebles, it was like, yo, he's gonna be a problem as he gets more games and more snaps under his belt, yo.
Okay.
He had the one joint, he hit somebody with the side step, hit a spin move on him, and was rushing straight towards the passer, yo. And he got it out, but bro, You gotta get
We
a.
need
That was
that,
a
yo.
Monday night. That was a lot for them dudes to do. And that team has an offensive
Yo,
scheme.
did
that's tough,
Owe even play?
Allegedly did.
Yo, we got. Yo,
can't-
honestly, let's
that's
get rid
what
of
I'm
him,
saying.
yo. Let's get rid of him, yo.
Well, I said whether he does great or not, he's not.
Let's
gonna
get rid
be-
of him, yo.
I would have liked
He's-
it.
yo,
I
he's
would.
trade
I would
bait.
have. I would have definitely. I'm not
Him
saying.
and Jair are trade bait.
I'm not saying Zay is wrong as far as what he's saying about the rookies. I just, again, we were playing against the Lions, who have a great offense, but 2 of their guards was out. There was 2 rookies in there,
Yeah.
which means somebody should have been able to get through on that line.
Oh no.
Like, yo, that is
I'm just
disgusting.
giving the rookies. The vets did not show up.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Even our guy, yo, and we're gonna talk about him because we give so much praise to certain players. We got to be able to, give our
Gotta do
personal
it.
critique.
Gotta do it.
Kyle Early, man, was looking a little crazy out there, yo.
I'm in riding them boys.
Because they targeted him
Whoa.
like twice early and shook off. But one of the things,
who? I guess I'm the opposite of how y'all perceive it with like defenses, and maybe it's a soft spot because I love DBs. If the front line get no pressure, they're going to look bad.
some of them joints is relatively.
They going and they got top
that
receivers.
is true, but some of them joints wasn't like
Because
he had 15 seconds. He literally was just
But that's
torched
also-
him.
but that's
like
also-
even the joint, my bad, towards the end with Marlo, that wasn't a D line.
But-
They just
but a lot-
lined him up, and was like, we gonna cook him.
A lot of those was coaching malpractice though, because from the angle I look at, right, it looked like they didn't even they weren't even set before the play to know where they need to be, like type stuff. And I'm
People
like
talk-
confused, like, are they communicating?
Yeah,
Who's
it could be a
communicating?
communication
People
issue.
were talking
What's
about-
going on? Like,
Everybody's been pointing
anytime, like that one where Marlo got beat. You feel me, by St. Brown? It was nobody, no safety over the top. Marlo just getting cooked. I'm like, I don't think anybody knows what's happening right now.
Honestly,
yo.
like he might have been getting blown up before the safety can get over. Yo,
Yeah.
he got cooked.
He got cooked.
really fast on a couple of them plays.
But
yo,
for him
like,
to be that butt
really
with that
cooked,
much
yo,
more
like-
field, it's like, yo, it was just nobody's communicating at this point.
Yeah.
Because somebody's supposed to be like, yo, that guy beat him. Let me get over there.
Well, you got
feel
your
me?
Free, who's still a rookie. I think he's been doing a good job, but he's still trying to figure it all out as well, man. As the vet, as the All Pro, you got to be better than that, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be better than that.
No, I
man.
agree. It was a bad performance, but I felt like they just went.
The pressure was horrible, though.
The reason,
really
That
was
pressure
pressure.
was horrible, yo.
The reason I
Because they
feel
was
like,
cooking our zone. We
Yeah.
were in zone up
Yeah.
there.
And
so
if you ain't
all
got
he
no
was
pressure,
doing was
it's-
waiting
yeah,
and just
yeah.
wait till the soft spot of the zone and just throw that bad boy. That's all he was doing.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
the one thing that made me like, yo, they really don't know where to be on the field. Roquan missed a lot of open field tackles that was like, I think he just was like, yo, I don't know whether I'm supposed to be covering this dude or what. And then he tried running, get a tackle on a real good running back, and he just looked crazy out there. And it's like,
Overcompensating.
I think because
other
a
players.
couple of our
Attention.
most important D lineman was out, and they had guys coming in, guys proving to practice. I just think it's hard to get communication. Like literally, they just pulling guys up.
yeah.
I
Brent
think
Urban.
Yeah,
We had guys that was on the practice squad.
they had rookies playing out of. They had like Mike Green at one point. I think he was at middle linebacker. They had Jabo like in coverage.
I
They
seen Mike Green in coverage
Marlon
get
like
cooked too. Yo.
playing
Tight end
inside.
cooked
It was kind of weird. So I think that's why we trying to give him a little bit of grace, Roquan, because it was just like he looked like somebody who just. He looked confused out there at times. It didn't look like he just. It looked like he was about a quarter step late, just because he's trying to figure out what do I need to cover up for right now. And it's like, yo, if you the one guy, you in a tough spot, yo.
What's the but we got relatively big corners and safeties and stuff. Like, I don't understand why we don't like press sometimes. Like, we always 10 yards off the ball and dudes is still getting beat. It's like, if you gonna get beat like that, you might as well gamble at the line. At least if you could get sturdy and throw him off the route, he may not get targeted or something. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Here's the thing, man. You got how many of those guys can just straight up cover? You got to think about it. I mean, when you see Marlo just getting cooked on one-on-ones, do you think they trust just pressing up on guys? Especially when you got Amon St. Brown and guys like that.
I still, even though how bad they look this week, I think Marlo and Nate Wiggins could do that. If they play,
I know
like
Nate. I know Nate is pretty solid.
I think they could do that.
How many other guys can we? Because
I think the only reason they did
Cheeto's all right with it. I like how he's playing a lot. He was physical. I really like that pickup so far.
Yeah.
I just want to make
You
sure.
gotta be
He's
careful
nice.
with the
and
Lions.
TJ Tampa.
You gotta be careful with the Lions mainly because they got
Yes.
good receivers, bro.
And the running backs
Amon-Ra
can
St.
catch.
Brown can get off that line, and
Yeah.
we didn't see him a lot, but Jameson is crazy.
Jameson,
dumb
Gibbs.
fast. If he get around somebody, that's a
Exactly,
touchdown.
yo. Exactly.
And
So
Matthew
you can't
Stafford,
press
and Quadis kept Matthew Stafford got
And then
a
their
ring.
running
You
backs
feel me?
out
Like,
the
yeah, he was
backfield,
legit.
they was legit.
That's what I'm saying.
Both of them.
And Stafford, not
Matthews-
Stafford, not Matthew
Goff.
Stafford. Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, I mean.
He's very accurate, yo.
Yeah,
When he
man.
got a little bit of time, we can
That
say
ball
when
he
he's
threw-
got a little bit of time, he's
I
accurate.
keep
as hell,
saying it
yo.
because it was the most beautiful play because it was so simplistic. But the Amon-Ra St. Brown joint where he just started and went on Marlowe for the touchdown, that was all the ball from Jared Goff. The route that he ran was perfect for him to get that little bit of extra space, but Goff's placement of that ball and timing of that pass was perfect, man. Because it's no better than that.
Well, listen, man. As of right now, it's early in the season. It's a tough schedule. Guys are out. Key players, a number of key players are out. The guys don't. The start.
I don't like that.
Most starters don't play preseason. It is that phase of a season where they're trying. Like you're not going to know what this team is until probably week 6, 7, 8, right?
Yeah.
But the tough part is for the Ravens is they get the crazy schedule. So it's kind of tough. They have to grow into it because right now, flat out, this team doesn't really have an identity. Just being honest, it's no identity.
Well,
what we do know is
we're a score fast team. We could run it up
sometimes because they still have weird drive. They stall out.
But like I feel
identity
I feel like any of the offensive joints that was weird, it was because we made it weird. Like Monken got it together. Like
that's a part.
It was
of
like, yo,
identity.
we score easy though.
The
Like,
one thing we know
that's
about
like
this
our easiest thing we can
It's
do.
only one thing we know about this team right now. Lamar is nice.
Yeah.
That's literally it, yo.
Yeah.
That's literally it. That
'Cause,
can't
yo-
be your identity because that leads you back to when Lamar was younger.
Yeah.
Like you don't want that again, yo.
And
Like
people have to look at it like this, right? Because I got Lamar on my fantasy team.
He
He still got me 26 points,
Yeah.
no interceptions, threw for like 288 yards, and got sacked 7 times, yo, and got pressured like 12.
When both of them
I
got
thought it was 30. It was something crazy.
It was
30
ridiculous.
pressures.
It was something
Pressures.
egregious.
OD.
30 pressures, my bad.
OD.
So that means nobody
That's
was blocking.
why.
Put Key Mitchell in the game. Nobody's blocking.
Yeah,
That's
if
a
you got
ridiculous
30
line.
pressures, you might
Yeah,
as well
nobody's
proceed.
blocking, yo.
When ain't nobody blocking.
when he
Right.
got when they both of them linemen jumped on him and like just smashed up. I was like, yo, y'all gonna get my
They let
man hurt,
DJ
yo.
Reader get him, yo. That's a tackle, man. Come on, guys. For Lele.
But that's another problem, though. Them offensive linemen, especially because
Lele's trash.
how the practices aren't. You can't do the 2-a-days, and a lot of things they switched with that CBA some years back. The whole offensive line kind of needs to at least play a quarter or two in preseason games, yo. They need to get their chemistry.
They gonna play like this.
Because we always say it.
Damn sure.
The chemistry is always takes the longest with the O lines now. That's like just about every team. So you got except for the Bills, but
you know-
that's how you got these guys gotta gel because I don't think the line right it looks bad right now, but I don't think the line by week 12 is going to look like this because it
Yeah.
kind of was looking. Remember, everybody was looking shaky last year.
Yeah.
They got guys that they got good enough guys to do the job with necessary. Even because more and more as the season was going, Derrick Henry was going crazier and crazier. Lamar was shaking off. Like they need time to gel. Like I do think they need to approach preseason a little differently next year. Some teams are a little bit better with not having their guys play preseason, but apparently that's not the Ravens.
The
right?
only one that
And
doesn't have to is Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody else
he
gotta
does
play.
not have to play his.
Everybody else
play
gotta
everybody else and just have Cooper or whoever y'all have next year.
Everybody got to play.
Yeah,
To feed off
and the
that-
defense, because my bad, real quick, the defense, a lot of those communications, because they got a lot of rookies this year and this, that, and the third.
Yep.
Y'all all need
All
to
y'all
kind of
gotta
just play
bro.
with each other.
1-2 drives, man, minimum.
Yes,
I need y'all out there.
Work out some of the kinks, man,
need
and
that.
kind of figure it out, yo.
I like that.
Yeah, and to feed off what you were saying, like, yo, it was like in the preseason, they was harping off the fact like that the Ravens had this like crazy training regimen. You got to be in excellent shape. To me, nobody looked in shape, yo. The way they was playing, they looked exhausted. After that 9-minute first drive, the defense was shot.
They looked
bro.
exhausted because, like I keep saying, that first drive was great, and then the second one stalled out, and after
it was
after
like
Detroit
2
had a long
9
drive,
minutes.
and then the defense was right back on the field, and then the line is not holding up, so and they
They
extended
never
drives.
got back energy.
I don't care what team you are. They had like multiple 90+ yard drives. I don't care what defense you are.
Yeah.
You're going to get tired,
There's
dog.
no way you can do that.
And it was
One of those is
relatively. It wasn't like
Sap your stamina.
exactly. It wasn't super hot enough in the night, but it was relatively humid. Bro, you're gonna get tired.
And it wasn't like they was throwing deep bombs. They was muscling us.
Yes.
Straight running back, power runs up the middle.
Yeah, it was people getting trucked.
Aggressive.
Three dudes.
That's tiresome.
Was diving on the ground.
90 yards, and your linemen are just beating up on you the whole time.
So they bullied us. They
really bullied us.
Yeah,
That was bully ball. Watching their highlights felt reminiscent of how our highlights used to feel when we was beating up on people. Like, that's why this was... I was honestly happy I wasn't there for the post game. I might have let off some curse words, man. We might have got the red dollar sign on YouTube.
I would have cleaned it up for us. Yeah,
it would have got bad, yo. That was bad, man. I wasn't happy with at all levels.
The good thing was we was at the bank, so we had cool off time because everybody was hot when they was leaving the stadium.
Our energy was so
everybody
good,
had the same energy, like power walking out of there fast.
We had a couple birthdays. Yeah, I mean it really because the two ladies' birthdays that were back to back and that day. And Frank coming out wasn't.
I forgot about it. I totally forgot.
It really set a much better mood for what it could have been. Like if it was just a head up game, like with because it was very festive. Like I said, we was before the power. We was in the you stayed for the whole rest of the second half, but I was in the whole gatehouse for like the whole third quarter. I've never stayed that long. Halftime through the third quarter, so it was just a different type of setting in there. But if it was just a head up regular, just we go into the bank, I would have been fuming.
Yeah,
that's why I was at home, man. I just turned the TV off, bro.
Nah, I was mad, yo. That's why I had a lot more emotion on the last joint. But I feel like we could really tighten up and. But
how we feeling with because we spent about 30 minutes on the last game.
Yeah,
I feel like
listen, stuff about this week.
It was mainly just the Marlo thing. I think I mentioned.
No, because Kyle did something. This is I was about to allude to it earlier.
Oh no,
he was basically like, he was like, I feel like sometimes, and I feel like he's getting this energy from Harbaugh. See, this is why I said you got to stop those. Oh, we'll be better. Just that. Oh,
get him next time, guys.
Yeah, get him next time.
That was lucky. Stuff. I tweeted
that was
out.
lucky.
Live to play another day. Yeah. I don't want that kind of energy.
The Bills plays with some of those were lucky and all that weird like energy. Because Kyle was like, I feel like some of the Ravens, like a lot of, basically said like the Ravens fans, they're a bit spoiled with all of the history. We lose 5 games and they think the world is ending. And it's
to be honest, we are. He does have a bit of a point.
There is
not after a performance like that.
There is technically a point, but what culture are you trying to set?
We want to be great, yo. We expect great, bro. We expect great.
Do you think the Chiefs players would say that?
We expect great.
They losing right now. Maybe we don't watch enough media from them. I know. I don't watch nowhere.
Yeah, I don't watch any Chiefs media.
But I highly doubt that they got players over there saying that. And that's our guy, Kyle Hamilton. But I'm like, what precedent are you trying to set? You got rookies who have to play now. You need to set a certain precedent. Yes, there's a standard here.
Yeah, it is.
There is a standard here.
You got to get on them.
And when you're talked about as the most talented team coming into the league, everybody was saying this. The only other comp was like, some people say maybe the Eagles. But universally, for the most part, the consensus was the Ravens.
We was up there. All big.
Yes, the fans are going to be, and everybody bought into it. All us included. Everybody's going to be like, "What the heck is happening?"
And Kyle, if you want to be that upper echelon, which you already are, but the next level, you got to be mad about that.
You think the GOAT would have said that?
Would have been mad.
This is GOAT Reed.
Ed would have been mad. Ray Lewis would have been mad. Yo,
what did GOAT Reed say? This was don't ask me if I'm hurt. Yeah, I'm hurt. Don't. Trying to win.
Yeah, that was real.
Come on, yo. That's
how you get the hoist.
That's how you get the hoist that first ballot, yo.
Some of that energy.
First guy holding that trophy like a baby, yo. Like, cause he
worked all those years for that, yo. It took his whole career to get that, yo.
I do not like that water boy assistant coach mentality, yo. I'm not here for that.
And that's our guy, yo.
I'm not here for that.
Come on, yo. I really didn't. I was disappointed. Yo,
I wasn't that disappointed until you presented it.
I didn't like it.
Right. That is our guy. He's supposed to be upset.
I didn't see that. I'm kind of mad. I'm kind of happy.
But that is scary with him and Marlo, which are our defensive leaders, supposedly acting weird like that. Don't do that no more.
Because even if you have a point, and there is a certain point to it, because I was kind of thinking to a certain extent. But you gotta kind of just keep certain things to yourself. Even if you're talking amongst the team, don't put that out in the public, yo.
Yeah, that's too
like you gotta kind of you can't do that, yo.
And keep that chip. Let that be a chip on your shoulder so you can go out there and do what you did every year.
You think Dan Campbell's players would be saying something like that?
Yo. I know Ray Lewis would never say nothing like that. I know Bart Scott.
Now I know you can say Detroit just got nice, so it's the reverse of the Ravens, but I don't care.
A winning team,
come on, man,
doesn't talk like that.
Yeah, imagine Tony Saragusa saying something like that.
And I do believe,
I seen a tweet.
I do believe they're going to be a good team by the end.
Marlo up.
Yeah,
that's dumb funny because he would have definitely yoked him up.
Especially if he had the towel on his head doing a funny podcast like 8 hours later. Like, bro,
you think
that's a serious moment?
Kyle would have said that with Ray Lewis in the locker room?
Ray would have teed him.
Folded him up.
Ray was really aggressive. Like, people were scared of Ray low key. Like,
you think that would have got off in that locker room?
Ray
think about the year with him, Sizzle, and Bart Scott. You think that and Reed?
Yeah.
You think that interview would have gotten off like that?
No, he would have got L'd out. Yo, they'd have beat him up in the locker room.
See, that's the problem.
Folded him up.
And that's what I got. But that's the problem. You don't understand. You still don't quite understand, yo. You don't understand, yo. I thought you would by now. But yes, the Ravens fans are spoiled. But this is how, and organizations that are very, locked in like that, this is how you avoid being the Cleveland Browns. I'm just being honest. This is how you avoid being the Jets not making the playoffs for over a decade. The Giants being bad for it. This is how you avoid those type of things.
Facts.
Do you want to be them or do you want to continue the tradition?
Yeah, continue the tradition.
Remember them years right after Flacco and before Lamar? Well, when Flacco was hurt and stuff like that? It was weird around here. Seen there was seats in the bank.
Yeah, it was weird.
It wasn't fun for anybody.
We had lost like 3 in a row. It's coming to that point.
I can't speak for him. I don't think Steve wanted to hear that.
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. This the man that said, forget the future. I'm worried about right now. That's what he said in the summer. Yeah, the owner said that. He said, I'm worried about right now.
The devastation in Harbaugh's eyes said either Madubuike is hurt for a really long time or his job is on the line, yo. Because you saw it, yo. He didn't look comfortable.
Well, we contracted him up, so it's definitely the first one.
Yeah.
Because we already contracted him up.
Yeah, Steve Bashad.
I doubt if we get rid of him.
I don't think... Yo, it depends on how this... I don't know, man. I never know. We think something going to happen. He get another 2-year extension.
You never know.
I don't know, but listen, man, we keeping the standard the standard. I'm just keeping it real. That's what we going to do over here, man.
And we can't have that against the Chiefs, man.
The Chiefs? You saying that before the Chiefs?
They 1-2, but I don't care.
And
Andy,
yo, this not even like you saying this before... some random team. You saying this before the Chiefs,
not before the Chiefs.
Yeah,
y'all both 1-2.
Like I'm already in their head.
You going to Arrowhead?
Yeah, I'm already in their head.
Your mindset ain't right.
The fan base heard that and they be wilding out there.
I'm be honest with you, yo. Like, I'm disheartened by that last loss. I was slightly disheartened.
My mom said she was hurt.
I'm not yet. I'm not yet.
My mom, when I was
confidence right now.
She left out.
My school gonna represent. I still gonna be W our way, but our school gonna represent.
She was like, I ain't gonna lie. That last loss really hurt.
That was pain, yo. That was truly pain.
I made my mom sad. Yo, don't do that shit.
Don't make Mom Duke sad.
What was his name? Canty. Our old edge rusher we had back in the day. He went off on us. Yeah. And I respected everything he had to say. We got bullied, bro. Like, from post to post, he said, yo.
Got beat up.
I seen the keep
all over that fault.
We're saying Derrick Henry not physical enough right now.
Come on, bro.
I don't agree with that.
He said he's not physical enough right
now.
From
the 1 yard line, when was we on like the 3 yard line? He couldn't get in there.
But like he never played running back. Nobody was blocking.
He not tucking that ball neither the way he's. Yo, he just
But not, like yo,
we got love for Henry.
I will say that Hutchinson punch.
That one was the cleanest one.
That Hutchinson
punch. The other two was
clean because he traced him down too. Like he's coming up behind him. That was one of them ones where I was like, all right, I'm gonna let you have that.
But he got that.
But the other two was bad.
Blocking, yo. Nobody was.
But he also has 3 in a row. We cannot have that.
Yeah,
I don't care on what level. Even if the play is good, you can't have that.
It's unacceptable.
And his arms is dumb big, yo. Like, yo, hang on to the rock.
Yeah, that was funny, yo. Somebody said that on.
That was
IG,
a great point, yo. Whoever said that on IG. My man arms is huge.
Yeah, it's the
size of the ball, yo. Like
you should be able to cover that ball completely up to the point where you can't even see the ball damn near, yo, with the size of your arms. Pause.
Yeah. So we listen, I still have the optimism that the team they're gonna get much better as the year goes. But like I said, it is dangerous territory because the early schedule is so tough. I don't like the Rams matchup. I'm already looking to like next games and stuff. Yeah. I don't like that matchup at all. Their defensive line get after it.
Yeah,
they got received. I don't like that matchup at all. And they always come to the bank and play well.
They come in here.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't even say.
I don't like the matchup at all.
How Detroit came.
You gotta win this game,
bro. We gonna win.
I don't like that matchup, dog. Like you got.
The only thing I say with that one is Stafford is a little banged up. That's the only reason.
Yeah, he come to the bank and start looking like the next coming. You know, like
Steve Young.
We talking about Gardner Minshew came here and felt phenomenal. The bank is sometimes the bank is such a great atmosphere. Sometimes I feel like it's like Madison Square Garden to an extent, yo. You know, when some players just come and it's showtime, yo. So it's like you gotta be careful, yo.
Gardner Minshew's game. It was rainy, right? Wasn't it a rainy game? I feel like it was a rainy game.
Well, you talking about that one? No, but I'm also we talking about all the games. Last year was sunny and hot last year on the Raiders.
Yeah, that Raiders game.
He did do that with the Colts.
I think it was a warm night game.
My man Gardner Minshew, the Ravens killer. Yo, get him out the league, yo.
If my quarterback looking shaky and we going to play the Ravens at the bank. Yeah, I would just sign Gardner Minshew just for that
just
1
to keep
week.
Him off the field on the other
then
side.
Then send him the following week.
Ew, yeah.
Nasty.
I don't know. He must know somebody out here. I don't know his personal stuff. But
yeah. So, I mean, without further ado, man, this week we got the week 4. Yeah, man, we got the.
Go back before we get to that.
All right,
because we leading up to the Chiefs. Chris Jones, man. I know we talk about Lamar so much. We try to not to talk about it as much. But it was just very interesting. He spoke about it this week. He's like, I gotta keep it real. He was like, yo, Lamar should have been the MVP last year, yo. When you play him, it's different, yo.
That linebacker gave him love.
And you know, Chris Jones don't be out there fronting, yo.
Bro, I just looked at Patrick Surtain's. He was on the platform.
Oh yeah, that was the funniest thing, yo.
He said it's almost like a surreal moment when you get to play against somebody that great.
When players,
and he's actively playing him now. He like, no, it's really crazy.
Probably the coldest corner in the NFL.
Yes,
he said it's a surreal moment.
Yeah,
yo, when you got all pro players talking like that, yo.
You Michael Jordan, low key.
The Chiefs linebacker said the same thing. Califiso.
Yeah, you Michael Jordan, low key, yo.
Yeah, Chiefs fans hit me up how you say that white boy name. He said the same thing. He was like, it take all 11 to stop him.
The only athletes that were revealed like
took all 11.
They had 2 spies,
and they got him.
And the only athletes that were revered like that in the past, like of our era, was like the Jordans, the Kobes of the world, the Tom Bradys, the Peyton Mannings, the Aaron Rodgers. It was only the upper echelon of sports that has ever had, like, people be like, no, yo, it's different when I play, yo. Like, I'm a little scared when we play them on Sundays. And it's every defense across the league, yo. So
you got to prepare for the LJ, bro. You got to.
Yeah. Great. Well, great. With no blocking.
Era
Still
8,
great.
baby.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you know who was hating? I meant to say this because y'all didn't hear it, of course, on the pod. Troy Aikman. I don't like you.
Oh, well, you know how he probably hates.
What was he hating?
Number 8.
Him and Lamar.
I know they beefing over the number 8, but he throw little subtle digs, yo, that just... It's them little petty digs that he was throwing out there. I can't think of one right now. Hit us in the comments if you seen it, yo. If you was watching on TV
Troy
like
Aikman
me.
was good.
Troy Aikman is a hater,
great,
fam.
but like Lamar
because he can't
way
get
better
that 8,
than him.
and he's the better 8.
Let's keep
Lamar is way better.
But they dropped it. I know they dropped the lawsuit technically, but let me just keep it real. Troy Aikman, Hall of Fame player, excellent, won Super Bowls, definitely not a scrub. But if Lamar had those lines in that running back, and
he's
that
way
defense,
better than you, bro.
They might have run 6 straight Super Bowls.
17 straight Super Bowls.
You know what it is.
Like, stop it, yo.
You know exactly what it is, Troy. I ain't like that.
Troy, yo, you just.
I knew he was. See, we wasn't home.
Hater,
I knew he was going to do some hating.
But no,
I'm not as expecting.
Why I say it like this way?
Know what I think it makes a lot of the hater pocket passers upset? His QBR is better than yours ever was, yo.
He has the best QBR than
He's
any.
way better than you were, bro. Stat wise, way better.
Before last game, I don't know if it went down.
And I'm talking passing accuracy.
No, it probably went up.
It went up.
So it went up.
Passing
he has the best QBR.
Yo, you were so funny. Some people are now starting to say he's holding the ball and not throwing it away, or he's not taking chances, even though he has he throws the most deep ball.
They just finding stuff.
They really trying to.
They just finding stuff. He's got the best QBR
ever. You gotta move the
ever.
goalpost when you can't keep.
You know what some people aren't thinking about that is trying to start this narrative. You don't think Lamar is saying, okay, we might argue maybe he could throw it away, but they saying, oh, he could take more chances even if there is some stuff. Maybe he's thinking, maybe I really can't chance a turnover for sure because my defense can't stop anybody.
Yeah.
Like, so if I turn the ball over at midfield,
Yeah.
it's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
So I need to probably take the sack. He's probably doing it for the
scoring this year.
Like, you didn't think about that, did you?
I think his.
That was a great point.
And this is me being a novice guy, not really understanding. I never had freakish athletic ability like Lamar Jackson. But I do agree that if you don't see it, brother, use that God-given gift you got. Talent, them legs, brother.
And if you try and conserve yourself, throw it away.
Use them joints. Get out of there, yo.
He said he was waiting on routes to develop. I kind of believe it. Yeah, I mean, I think he
For sure, but that's also on coaching. We need to add slants. Why we got them long developing routes like that, yo?
They got too many speedy guys to be having everybody go 15 plus yards.
You called it earlier this week. Mom Duke's got to scream on Lamar.
Yeah, you gotta get back on him.
I don't even
gonna go ultra instinct. Now. Because he already at the next level.
I don't think that's required for right now. The line got to play better. Guys got to get open. When listen, if they got two spies, there's somebody not in coverage
for sure.
An extra person who's not supposed to be there. I kept saying he had decent time certain times, but there was no. I got that other angle. Nobody was getting open, bro.
They running them long routes.
Some of them passes he was completing that was crazy. He was squeezing them in a tight window.
That's why we ain't see Zay.
And he almost threw a couple interceptions.
We ain't see Zay Flowers go crazy like that because we ain't had a slant.
They could have got more creative.
We ain't had crossing plays.
Why we don't have? If we got Bateman,
it should be one person crossing every play.
Why are you not running slants? You got Hopkins. Why are we not running slants and quick, easy dump off passes?
Hey, listen, I don't know. I'm not a coach, so
we're the monkey.
Salute the monkey. But yeah, we can get into this thing, man. As we do our predictions.
Pre-game predictions, week 4. Who starts it out this week?
It's me. It's right to say it's Mike.
It was me last time.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah. Keys to the game.
So keys to the game. I still believe in the team. I think we get out and punch a few folks in the mouth and get it done. I still believe this is a great team. I'm hoping the defense will respond in the manner that I'm thinking, and the offensive line will know, like, yo, y'all going to start getting fired if y'all that trash, bro. With that great quarterback back there, like, you got to preserve that asset, bro. Like, you have the opportunity to play with the greatest football player of this era once he gets the ring. So, I mean, do what you got to do. I think Derrick Henry finally gets his get back, and we run the ball really well. And I want to say this week, like receiving threat, I'm thinking Bateman going to have a game because they like to run them like long routes and stuff. Like Bateman still got short hands. Defensively, after last week, it's very hard to tell. I think Teddy Buchanan has another great game. And I'm hoping Roquan goes crazy. And I would say score-wise, I'm going to go 28-14 our way. I think it's chippy, and then we kind of put our foot on the gas towards the very end. It's going to be one of them running clock management games. Then Lamar does some Lamar stuff, and we're going to turn it up 28-14 our way.
Okay. This week, man, this is the week we're going to learn a whole lot. Because the Chiefs can't run the ball. Patrick Mahomes is still leading them in rushing yards, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's wild.
They really struggle to throw it downfield. I'm having a weird feeling Isaiah Pacheco might all of a sudden come alive, yo.
Tasmanian devil.
I got that feeling, yo. And that's making me nervous, yo. Because the Ravens can't stop the run right now. So something has to give this week. Either they're going to run for a lot of yards or the run defense is going to finally just say, no, y'all not running.
Yeah.
And people should not be getting cooked. Hollywood Brown, I'm watching the Giants game, yo, against the Chiefs. Just couldn't, they literally said it. He couldn't get the separation because the pass was where it should have been. Couldn't get to it. Travis Kelce still looking shaky they won, but looking shaky at times. Other guys just can't quite get the mix. They do a lot. They work the middle of the field so well. They have to. That's one thing they still do well because Schuster was still bailing them out on a lot of stuff in the middle of that field. And Travis Kelce can when he's right. They gotta You guys cannot let, because they, like I said, they outside the numbers and stuff like that, they not there. But Patrick Mahomes works that minute. If y'all let that happen and they lose this game, it's going to be a problem, yo. Mm-hmm. I'm really concerned past this because I don't like some of these other matchups after this. This one is a matchup. It's in Arrowhead. It makes me a little nervous. But I'm going to ride with it this week because, listen, somebody's got to step up this week as far as either team. I got a feeling they're going to step up. I think Derrick Henry gets back into a rhythm, even though they play really well. They do some really good things on the run and stuff like that. I think Derrick Henry's going to do a solid job. I don't know if he's going to go crazy or nothing like that, but I think some key runs. I think Lamar's going to continue playing like Lamar Jackson. It might not be nothing 300, nothing, but 2-something, just controlling the game and stuff like. Because he's actually helped a couple games, not especially that last one. He helped it not get out of hand.
He made it look way better than it was.
So I'm gonna stick with that. I'm going to say they learned some things from last week. A short week, sometimes a short week is bad. I seen like the whole D-line at one point look like they didn't practice for like a day or two. But I'm going to say that they short a week and it actually helps them to stay in some sort of a rhythm. And they played a good team last week, unlike when what's the name played a bad team last week. This team is a more the Ravens are a more explosive team clearly than the Giants. So, you know, I'm going to roll with I'm going to say 27-28 Ravens, yo. Matter of fact, I'll change that to 20.
Are you preparing for stress?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a stressful game. I hope not. I think it's going to be a stressful game.
I can see that, but I hope
I think it's going to be a close one, and I think it gives them an opportunity to prove that, you know, they can get one of those games and win it. It's got to be a turnaround point at some point this year, and I don't think it shouldn't take super late. Like, I think this is the week to try to get the guys back on track. They got Thug last week. Hopefully they should get some pride about themselves but I don't like what I heard from Hamilton, so that makes me nervous. Yeah. It makes me nervous.
Yeah, we not copping, please.
I hope the locker room don't like that.
Don't cop, please.
I'll say this before I start to get into the game itself. If we do happen to drop this one, EDC, yo, you gotta get cooking. You gotta get out there and find somebody, yo. Like, you got to get cooking. But
I keep saying, yo, beg Aaron Donald, please. You clearly in shape. We've been watching the videos, yo. Aaron, you can come here and become a legend, yo.
Throw him as much money
You're already
as
a legend, but
possible. Please.
Donald, please.
So,
you can come back next year and we'll just toss you a crazy bag. And you can kind of, if we win the Super Bowl, I ain't gonna lie, you can kind of fold it in next year and just collect your bag if you win this year, yo. But please, Aaron Donald,
we need somebody,
because I know he can still play, yo.
I'm just being real, man.
Crab cakes.
I know he can play.
Unlimited love at Jimmy's.
We need help out here, man.
We need you.
Golly.
Please.
Yo, so
please.
Keys to the game for me on the offensive side is the offensive line. I need y'all cooking, fellas.
Yes.
That's it. I just need y'all cooking. If y'all give them enough, y'all open up them lanes. It's like you don't even need to open it up that much. The man can hit the holes,
Jackson and Derrick Henry.
Block. That's all I need y'all to do. That's the key to the game. I don't care what else happens. Just block.
Don't let Chris Jones go crazy. That's I don't want to cut, but I just want to say that one thing. Do not allow Chris Jones be a Chris Jones game.
He's a monster.
Please, man.
I ain't gonna lie. He going monster out. He always
stop, yo, chill.
He always monsters out.
Please,
but yeah,
for Lele.
But diffuse everything outside of that.
Just step up, bro. But on the defensive side, same thing. Line, bro.
Yeah.
We need up-front pressure.
I didn't even know Owe and Ojabo played last week.
Yeah, exactly. I did. They didn't do anything.
Y'all had that long documentary about going home and all this stuff, and like, y'all look like trash.
I'm gonna say this though, because I again watched it from the broadcast lane. Oh wait, you gotta sell that hold, bro. If they holding you, sell that, because they be holding them. They be holding Owe. There's a lot of holding on Owe, and he just kind of look back.
In the playoffs.
Yo, flop, fam. Get the throwing that arm around and everything. Yo, you better start flailing.
Wacky Whaley
flailing. Red card in the
Come on, man. If you're not getting in there and they not holding you, it looks bad. But they are holding you, so sell it. You know what I mean? Like, so those are the two keys of the game for me. I think who goes off on each side, I don't really care. It's just those are the two keys of the game. The lines.
Yeah, the trenches.
The trenches.
Yeah.
Simple as that, both sides.
You're right.
Both of those coaches need to be on their guys this week. Score wise, if I have to go with anything, I don't think we break the 30 mold this time. So I'm gonna stay in your vein as well. 24-18. I don't know why I like 18.
it. That's
It's
another
just weird.
stressful game.
It's a strange score. 24-18 joint. Our way, of course.
That's
Anytime we put it,
that can happen,
it's
though.
our way. It's gonna be some weird stuff that
Early
happen.
field goal, we get it together at the end. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I think Luke going to help us out with this one. He's definitely going to get some long field goals. He does also has to get together on that kickoff game, brother. You leading the league in the kickoffs out of bounds. I found that out last
I
week.
didn't know that.
Yo,
I didn't know
yes,
that.
yes, every game. Man.
Yo, you can't kick it out of bounds, and they getting the ball on the Detroit got the ball on the 40. What they do? Score.
Bro, anytime they getting the ball on the 5-yard line our way, and then they marching it down the field, you can't let them get on the
Hey,
field,
listen,
bro.
I'm sorry. I gotta apologize to Luke right now. I know I said what I said earlier about the rookies that take time. You're the one rookie that, yo, you gotta be on
Not
point
that
right
position.
now.
That position,
You
the
gotta
only
be on
one
point
you
right
can't
now.
take time.
Nobody can
yeah,
save
you gotta be in the
yo.
microwave as a kicker.
Nobody can save you. It's
Yeah.
you,
Especially
and the holder
at
and the
the
long
top.
snapper for the most part.
Especially at the top.
So
we
get
not
that
used to no
kickoff
phony
right.
kickers.
Get that kickoff.
He gave out a classic like old school Ravens Steelers score, yo. That's how Ravens Steelers gave me
Saying,
weird.
man, I don't think it's
just
gonna be weird. It's
score.
gonna be a strange game. They might get a safety on or something
I
crazy
hope
like
not.
that.
I don't
Watch,
want
yo.
no
I'm telling
stress,
you,
yo.
It's
and,
gonna be
you know what
weird.
I mean, my man Cuzzo was supposed to pull up on us. Like I don't want that, yo. I want to be happy on
I
a
got
Sunday.
a stressful train ride home, yo. That's gonna
Oh,
be.
yeah.
I want to be happy on a Sunday,
I swear
yo.
to God, if y'all run my train ride home, man,
Yeah, and it's a 4:30,
Hey,
sort of
if you-
ruin the night.
if
The
you
game
ruin
go
his
up
train
and we
ride
go up,
home,
it's like
I'm
8:30,
going
9
this
Just
Yeah.
know you ruining everybody on that
Yeah,
on that
you ruin
cars
everybody
ride.
evening.
I might get kicked off.
Don't
the train.
ruin our evening, yo.
Might
It's
put me
a
on the
mid-afternoon
maximum.
game. That's when you like to mellow out, yo, in the day.
Yeah,
yo.
man, I
Don't
forgot
do that,
though. I'm
yo.
traveling
Yeah,
back.
you be
from,
mad as I don't know
from-
what at 8:45
from my
p.m.
Yeah,
on
you
a
still got the
Sunday.
whole night left, yo. Like, yo, losing late is annoying when you at the bank, but just in general, losing late is like, man, we do our joint, go to sleep or something, or stay up if you want, but like, or the early game, you kind of mellow out by the time it becomes
Yeah,
the
you
evening.
watch some other
For
games.
something, yo, it's really like.
It's tough, man. That's a tough
Yeah,
game.
it ends at a
I'm
nasty
honestly happy it's
time.
not home. I hate those 4:00 home games, yo. It's a weird time.
It's very
bro.
weird, yo.
You can't
Very
eat
weird. Like the
enough.
Eagles one, that's what I'm saying. That one, that might be the most upset loss. Like,
That's a good.
I
call.
was so mad.
It was
at that
cold.
game. It was cold.
And it was for something.
We had a whole evening left, and you ruined the evening.
ruined everything. I had to eat dinner, yo. I just ruined my whole sandwich.
Yeah, man. But
Well, we got another week, man.
thanks for
Appreciate y'all
huddling
huddling up with us, man.
Appreciate y'all.